So my name's Rachael Birks. I'm the Deputy Chief Operating Officer for North Staff's Combined Healthcare, and I am currently the lead for the adaptation plan as part of the Green Agenda. Adaptations basically is the ability for organisations across the NHS and wider to be able to understand the impact of current climate change on current organisations. This can include impacts on estates, impact on individuals, patients, service users, carers, and also our staff. Currently, the adaptation plan is for us to pull together our own organisational adaptation plan. We will then work with our integrated care system to understand what are the adaptations that we require across organisations within North Staffordshire and Staffordshire around adaptations that we require across our particular sites. The reason why this is really important from an NHS perspective is so that we understand how climate change has an impact on our environments and our service users and our staff. An example of this is the fact that last year we saw 10 major winter storms across the UK, and we saw impacts of that climate change on both individuals, businesses and the economy. So it's really important that each organisation has plans in place and mitigations in place in which to ensure that we can still deliver the services that we want to deliver. We've also seen last year, as part of our adaptation plans, we've got a severe weather plan. And last year we utilised this on over 3 occasions, in particular around heat and heat waves that we were seeing. These plans support us in allowing us to ensure that our service users are safe both within an inpatient facility and within the community, and also to ensure that we're supporting our staff. These plans support ways in which we communicate to people, hints and tips on how to keep yourself cool during heat waves, how that may impact people on working hours and all of those different things. So it's really important from an adaptation plan perspective that we've got those, or that we understand what we need to see within our own organisation and as an integrated care system. Being able to be adaptable in regards to climate change is everybody's business, and it's important that that we're all aware, we have an awareness around how we need to adapt our daily lives potentially around climate change. In particular for ourselves at Combined, the adaptation plan that we're currently working on will allow us to understand from an organisational point of view our risks. It will be important to support any of our mitigations so that we can continue to deliver the care that we want to be able to deliver and the services we want to be able to deliver. But more importantly as well, I think it's around thinking about as a system. So as we're working with our integrated care system, it's understanding around how some of those risks may be mitigated with other organisations as well, in particular how we can support each other and make sure that we've got a clarity and that it's in people's consciousness around how we're having to adapt time and time again in regards to increasing climate change. So I think it's really important to understand where adaptation links in with the wider Green Agenda. So whilst we are considering how we adapt to increase climate change, this does go hand in hand with the other elements of the Green Agenda, because what we want to be able to do is to prevent any further deterioration and to ensure that whilst we are prepared to understand the current risk that we've got, that actually that isn't in fact getting worse, and that we're able, as part of the Green Agenda, able to support that and make sure that we're working together. So I think adaptation planning can appear that we're thinking about, well, worst case scenario, but it's also considering how we can link into those wider green agendas to ensure that we don't have any further damage.